So this is Skagway at like 6:30 in the morning. I just filled up at the gas station. That pumps are on 24/7 in case you want to fuel up. But we're just gonna come up to the main street here. And this place in the morning and in the evening is like a ghost town. There's only like one main street and then a couple like streets coming off to the side that I'm driving up to, and everything else is where people live. But beautiful little town. But I'm just gonna show you in a second. This is Main Street coming up. And as you can see, ghost town. But in about 4 hours, this place is gonna be crazy busy. Oh yeah, look at the black bears going across the road. Just stopped at a place called Signpost Forest in Watson Lake. It's pretty intense actually. People brought signs from all over the world and put them up in the posts. Yeah, fighting buffalo. Like duking it out?
Yeah, they are.
Well, it's finally stopped raining enough to get the barbecue fired up. Rented a cabin for the night because we're still got about another 6 hours to Fort St. John, 600 kilometers, 600 kilometers. So another 2 days of traveling till I get home, and this is the end of the journey. All right, these are the rooms here. Not too bad. The room, bathroom, shower, nice decor, TV. They give you a fridge. I mean, it's $112 with tax a night, and the view behind me that I just showed you with the lake, that's the view you have behind you. Like if you had a kayak or something, it'd be kind of nice to go out there behind. And then across the way over there, there's like a river. But fuck, I got the barbecue fired up. It's time to get some fucking meat going here. I'm hungry. That's it, that's all. Reflecting now on my trip. I mean, we traveled 7,700 to 8,000 kilometers in 2 weeks. There's a lot of times when we were on the road, we were driving for 10 hours plus, and I really wanted to get a different perspective up there filming. But when you're trying to do this solo, it is pretty hard because you're trying to take in everything that you want to see, but you don't want to be distracted by having your camera out all the time because you really want to enjoy the moment while you're there. You don't want to be carrying around a camera all the time, talking into your fucking camera, and not really paying attention to what's going on. That's one of the things I struggled with when I was on my trip. And once we left Skagway, Alaska, and on the way home, you know, I thought maybe I'd, put together a video traveling home in this, but once I got through the first night and we stayed in Toad River I'm not sure if that's in the Yukon or BC because that section of the Alaskan Highway keeps crossing over the border. I'd have to look on a map and see. But once we got there, and I knew that a day and a half we'd be home. At that point there, I just didn't want to touch the camera anymore. I just wanted, you know what, the trip was over at that point. And, you know, I needed, even though I was on a holiday, I felt like I needed a rest still because it just go, 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 and fucking, it was nice to get home, but at the same time I was sad that I put so much time and effort in this trip, and I did as much as I possibly could. And at some point, I felt like I didn't get to enjoy it as much as I possibly could. I think I almost took too much in. I did drink an awful lot. I didn't get that on camera. I thought about, you know, getting, like, filming, being drunk on the camera, but, you know, putting up that kind of video, I kind of wanted more of a raw image, not just, you know, be drunk and be stupid, because once you're up there, like I said, a few nights, because the sun is so bright and you couldn't sleep, I just spent a few nights, I had to, like, pretty much drink myself to pass out in the tent because there's so much light. You just could not sleep. So this is not the end of the Yukon for me. I plan on going back to the Yukon 3 years from now. So what is it, 2015? So about like 2018, I plan on going back and do more of the Alaskan and Yukon. But instead of going for 2 weeks, I'm going to go for 3 weeks. I'm going to take my time and actually check shit out. And because when I went up the first time, I didn't really research anything. I just wanted to kind of wing it and kind of find my own path, which worked out good. But now the second time that I've seen a lot of things, I want to see a lot of things that I missed along the way. Because I'm probably not going to make it up there again after this next coming up time. So I really want to do a really good job, and who knows, maybe in 3 years I might have like be able to pay somebody to be like a cameraman and, you know, help, you know, film or whatever. But as far as the vehicle goes, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to swing it. I have a couple ideas how I want to do it. One of them is a Jeep JK, and I want to do it with the tent you build on top of the roof. That's one idea. But I think to really enjoy the trip, I know like the Jeep would be pretty cool, and a lot of people like to see that done again in a Jeep. But I would like to save up and get like a Dodge 3500 Cummins with a Arctic Fox camper in the back with slide outs or something. That way I can like cruise in comfort, because when we're traveling going up there's a lot of places that you could pull off alongside, like where the river is or lake or something, to camp out there. But in a tent, I really didn't feel safe because there's a lot of bears in that area. I know, like, kind of being like a pussy because a lot of people did, but I just didn't want to take that chance, so I didn't. But I think doing it like in a 1-ton diesel with a camper on the back would be ideal, because that way I can just pull the fuck over wherever I want and sleep, and I think I would make more of. It would be a more enjoyable trip, but we'll see. This is not the end. But anyways, I'm going to leave the video at that. I hope you guys enjoyed the little miniature series. It's in its own playlist, so if you ever want to watch it again, you can just go to that playlist and watch those videos. As far as other trips coming up, I do have a trip planned to Cuba this fall, so there'll be another week where I'm traveling around Cuba and exploring some of the culture and this and that. But anyways, I'm going to get going. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. And I want to thank you for watching, and it's beer time.